Port Toha.
Oh, it's this chapter. Neat.
Where you just see the big man break through a door.
And then you're like, oh crap.
Then you're like, fuck. I will say, I like how this is the map they chose to represent the Black Knight showing up in Heroes. And then he shows up as just a fucking invincible killing machine.
Huh. Do you think our Ike can survive a single round with the Black Knight here?
Possibly. It just depends on how fucked up Ike is at that point, as well as if he has the HP and stats to take a hit. He should be able to take a hit.
What if we can kill him with Nephany?
We might be able to. If Nephany is a dragon at that point, we might be able to do it.
Like...
With fucking, what was it, 33 strength you had?
Something like that.
Damn, I wanted to remove the beak manually. Oh, where? It's just like, you're not meant to do this. What the fuck, bro?
The only way this is possible is if you've got hacks.
There's another game that does that, but I forget where. I think
Spyro did something like that.
Did they?
I know I think it's one of the first Spyro games. Their anti-cheat method thing was Dissidia 13.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's just like, what? No. I know. I think Undertale has some things where if you get into if you find ways to glitch yourself into areas that you're not supposed to.
Yeah,
Sans has some weird dialogue.
All about that, though. Yeah, like but Undertale does that a lot.
Oh yeah.
Where there's also just like a bunch of fun hidden things if you do the right stuff. Because the game saves a bunch of shit in like the data file.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you kill Toriel and then reset to not kill her, Flowey mentions it at the beginning.
It makes fun of you.
Yeah. And he's like, you fucked up, didn't you? Don't you feel like a bitch?
See, I didn't realize how to not kill Toriel. And so I was like, well, I'm stuck. And then I was like, oh.
Yeah, to be fair, it's not exactly clear.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't until my second playthrough that I realized it.
Has he gone? He's still not a fucking D Thunder. How is he not a D Thunder? He's nearly ate an entire Thunder Thome. I call it a Thome. I have a lip. Don't bother me about it. God. I'm going to buy an nullifier for him.
I'm trying to remember. In Radiant Dawn, did you have to get recipes or something like that to be able to craft weapons? Or am I thinking of the wrong game?
That sounds wrong.
I'm thinking of the wrong game. I don't know, it was just something where it's like, it's so weird that I have to get these recipes to get this game, or to be able to get this weapon. or to be able to craft a better version of this weapon. You could also sell the Regal Sword.
Oh, I could do that.
Or unless you want to see whether or not...
I just kind of also want to see if Ike promotes into Hero Man. Oh god. This looks like Boyd, but evil.
I am evil Boyd.
Got a Lagoose killer.
Let's see. I remember. Recently I watched a video about how here's the great timeline of Fire Emblem and how all of the games exist on the same world.
But they don't.
How Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance, and Radiant Dawn are the first games in the timeline. I'm like, bullshit.
Double bullshit, because fucking, what was it? Genealogy should be first. Because genealogy happens 2,000 years before Marth's games do.
But basically, the reasoning behind it being the first game is basically how you've got, or how the game goes into depth. How it's like, oh, there's these 3 races, and it deals with all the mythology stuff that a lot of the other games don't really deal with. Though I think their reasoning is weak and flawed.
Mm-hmm. A little bit. But, like, from what I've gathered from playing the game enough, the crests are essentially passed down dragon blood, which is the same thing as holy blood bullshit. But it's also, like, because all the priests have to drink Rhea's blood, so they get the Crest of Seros in them. And basically, whether it's a major or not is probably determined by how far back the bloodline goes. Well, that's just the Seros crest, because we don't know anything else, at the very least, of the other ones. But it's also...
I think there are references...
Like, I would presume it would be the same thing. And there's also, like, traces of it being, like, a tarot card thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's 22 crests, and they all represent one of the 22 major arcana, with the Crest of Flames being the world.
References, I think, in the Golden Eagle or Golden Deer.
The Golden Eagle.
Yes, the Golden Eagle. Basically, the reason why the war with what's his face from 80 bajillion years ago happened because
Nemesis.
they're going around killing dragons, taking their bones, and absorbing the power into them.
No, they basically killed the dragon.
Or killing the dragons to turn them into
their
weapons.
bones to make weapons. Which is what the creator sword is essentially fucking a spine sword of Sothis.
It's like,
as badass and fucking sick as that is.
Byleth walks up to Sothis. Hey, don't worry about it. I've got your back.
Oh, it's a good bad joke. No, they weren't. But, like, the point stands, they were ancient beasts of some kind or another.
I mean, I think technically they're all dragons, just different types of dragons. Because, like, you have the turtle dragon guy.
Yeah, you had Saint Macul and fucking... What was the other one? The one in the middle of the desert that you fight in Golden Deer. I forget his name.
I don't remember what his name is. You also have the one dude
Flame and
in
Sedith, but we don't know what they are.
Marianne.
Oh, yeah, the Beast Man. Oh, it is Macul. Okay, so I was thinking of fuck, who's the one? Who's the turtle then? In Lake Tutatis. What's his name?
I remember.
He's the other saint.
He's
Indek?
the one that, Indek, I think, or whatever the name is.
Okay.
Because I think he has
the Indek bow.
Yeah. Well, Bernie's crest is the same.
It doesn't matter. That bow doesn't really care.
Yep. That bow is awesome.
Because that bow isn't made from, like, dragon bone or, like, monster bone, I guess.
It's just his bow.
It's
cool.
magic bow.
Also, I highly recommend giving Bernie Claude's bow in any playthrough other than Golden Deer.
Just and this is what happens when the proper animations don't show up. God, I miss Reese just skirting across with the fucking horse. Just he's just fucking just drifting with that horse. Shit's great. God, I like the two Ike silhouettes standing near the heron.
Good stuff. Hey, Ike, we gotta get out of here.
I also... I like how Randolph is all dressed up in cloaks and shit. And then you have fucking everybody, all the other beasts, just kind of walking around like it's nothing. Damn.
You stink. You smell like wet dog. That's because I bathed recently.
I like how they're all going out of their way to just beat this guy up. Dang. Oh, here's Mordecai and Leith. You mad you just fucked up a dude and threatened to kill him?
Oh, what I also think is funny is because he gave you the Laguz sword slayer thingy, he doesn't have it anymore.
Yep. It's a nice touch.
It's good stuff.
Look at all those black Ikes. There's 4 Ikes right there. Oh shit, what do I have in here? You don't need to be in here. You're good. Yeah, you don't fuck with a cat, man. Especially if he is an actual cat. Oh, hey, look. This guy.
He still has Killing Edge. He also has Insight. What does that do?
If my controller would not derp.
Huh.
We got a thief.
Now, if only you could steal his knife away.
That's fine.
I think you can end up crafting knives later.
Probably.
But yeah,
What is that? Is that Ranulph?
Where?
Oh, right there or just like off?
That is a good question. Zyhark. Base stats 6, 3, 3, 9, 2, 5, 7, 8. Growths of 45, 60, 45, 30, 25, 30, 50, 30. So not bad. But you know, we've got better units.
Yep. Oh, that's Randolph. Randolph is just a fucking bird now. Oh, yeah, it might be Har. Not that you would be able to know from the fact that it's just a silhouette, but it's definitely a player character. I just don't know who the fuck it is off the top. Not that the fucking game really tells you much. Do we get him this chapter?
Yes.
Okay.
Zyhark, I believe you have to talk with one of the Beastmen.
Where's the Beastman? I would say you, but you're not a beast. Let's see.
With Mordecai or Leth. Leaf, whatever her name is.
Leif. Screw up all the games while we're at it.
I like the killing edge he has.
Ka-chop. Bum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Okay, controller, why are you acting up now? Okay. It's the other Wyvern Rider. You weren't far off. Oh man. Like getting that fat level up. Cap strength, bitch. With 9 speed. Look at this man.
I mean, for me it was, outside of the test run that we did a few weeks ago, I haven't played Path of Radiance in almost 7 years. Probably closer to 8, actually.
Zap. Zap. And now you die. Just face tank. 15 defense and res at this point should be illegal.
Everything that is Reese should be illegal at this point in time.
I think support emblem's okay. I don't mind. I think I like the way Three Houses did it the best. Because it has nothing to do with children and it's just like the S support's like a nice bonus thing on top of everything.
always lovely when that happens. Be like, why, Morgan? You should have died. You shouldn't have died here at all. But you did the thing. I think Awakening is the only game that I've gotten close to maxing out all of the supports. That is most unfortunate.
Oh, jeez. It's sad when that's a day. They're over there.
They are relatively that way.
They're in that general direction. Stop asking me. God, Reese. Reese has no skill. He's going to hit like a truck when he does hit, though. So will Ike. But Ike will always hit. He'll just almost never hit twice. I also like how they're attacking Reese. God. Reese. Reese is going to cap strength as well.
It's gonna be good stuff. Now the question is whether or not we advance them early because of that, or do we hold off?
Should we hold off? Is there any point to holding off?
More increases in other stats overall.
Oh no, I was talking about. I thought you meant like at level 20, hold them off. I was like, is there a point to doing that?
Wait, can you even hold them off at level 20?
Maybe, I don't know. I thought that was Radiant Dawn that let you just level up to promote.
No, I'm pretty sure it was this one. Because that's how you can get Green Knight, whatever his name is, up to being a paladin early through bonus experience.
This is Zahar just being like, I see. The only choice is to kill everybody around me, except you. I also like the idea of these two guys just going up next to each other and we're Wyvern Bros. Well, Daphne doesn't break the game when she shows up in battle.
That's good, because
I think it's just the overworld models that are bonkered, not the actual in-battle models.
with the exception of Soren.
Yeah, but I think that's because Nisela has like something special to him.
Mm-hmm.
I also like how two of my beast units ended up getting Paragon.
It does amuse me. Because I think they have a slower EXP growth.
They get like, what is it, 2/3 or half, something like that.
It's good stuff.
I mean, they're more like special classes rather than Jakins, like dancers and whatnot. Because, yeah, they level up slower, but it's closer to like dancer or something. Oh, is it Harker's Red Dragon Man? Oh, and he got a crit on his first attack. That just shows you how dedicated he is. Oh man, he's fucking awful. I mean, tell me he's better than Mordecai.
No.
He's not.
I think the only thing that saves him might be his strength growth at 60%.
So Mordecai's around there too?
He has a base speed of 2. Yeah.
just do it.
That's why I enjoy having 2 3DSs. Because
you can just street pass yourself.
Yep. Street pass myself. Stat increasing items. I think I have almost all of them at this point. And second seals.
Oh, an archer got mixed in. He takes no damage anyway. Oh wait, there's horse archers. I forgot there were horse archers in general.
Because you're playing on lunatic mode. And lunatic mode makes overworld grinding very difficult.
You're playing on lunatic as well as to top it off. The strength of the Risen depends on how late the paralog is. Or whatever the chapter is on.
Well, it's not only that, because I believe in lunatic mode, just the Risen are almost always capped in the overworld.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't play much of lunatic. Imagine just trying to strike a person and a sword bounces off of them. Like, if you hit a dude in full plate armor, sure, the sword will bounce off of them, but like, you hit a dude wearing just nothing but clothes and a sword bounces off of them. No, he killed the house. What a dick.
What's even in that house?
I don't know, it probably wasn't important.
I mean, to us at this point, no, not written. That doesn't really matter. We have god tier units like Nef.
We have this at level 7.
It teaches people nothing but fear.
Respect the pouch. I'm gonna trap this thief here. Ike has gotten to the point where the hammer is not enough to kill a dude in one hit.
Ah, Dre. So we missed out on a stat boosting item. Not a big deal.
No, I got a Draco shield from this house.
Ah.
So whatever this house had is different.
What chapter are we on?
10.
10?
This I think is 10. Does this tell us? No.
No, chapter 10 is prisoner release. This is 11.
Oh, okay.
Blood runs red. It was definitely either Elwind or Killer Lance. What did you not? We'll find out by going into that one.
Yeah.
The color of Overworld Blue Wyverns is pretty nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Trap Mordek.
Well,
Good stuff.
it's trap character. It's trap character week at this point because we also got fucking male dragon Nephne and male archer Leith. It's trap season, kids. Lock your doors. Chop. It's just tight armor. His pecs are massive. Have you seen the man? They can easily be disguised as breasts. Hellfire sadly does not burn bright enough.
See, did you drop Boyd for this map?
Or
did you put him
he's
somewhere
in here.
else?
No,
I haven't
he's
been
in
paying
here.
attention. I've been looking at other things.
Why, is he necessary for something?
No. I was just kind of curious.
Oh, he's got D-Thunder now. Great. Yeah, this is the man. Oh no, Boyd, sorry.
Is he down over there? There he is.
Yeah.
Good guy, Boyd.
Do you need Boyd for something, or?
No. I was like, I see all of these Ike silhouettes, and I'm trying to remember whether or not we actually brought...
Well, the real Ike, please stand up, and it's just Boyd.
Do we have to escape by a certain term? Or we just have to arrive?
It just says arrive, so I guess just get there. And Black Knight just bursts out of the store because he's cool. For arms thrift, yeah.
It is the most unfortunate thing.
You're gonna make this fucking dragon angry. You made the dragon angry. Fucking that armor is just hugging all of Mordecai's curves just right. I like how all the horse is doing is moving back one space after each shot. We're evenly matched, I see.
You strike me where I stand, but I will come back even stronger.
Fucking nonsense.
Don't mind me and my breath weapon.
31 times 2.
I mean,
Stronger
technically,
each time it
anything
dies.
in a roguelike, as you get better at the game every time you die. Technically speaking. I mean, maybe you don't.
Just going to burn this man. Just the size.
That would have been funny. It's like you have casual mode and then hyper casual mode.
Hyper casual. You get. Well, isn't that just Phoenix mode?
Oh, where they come back at the end of every round?
Yeah. I mean, they made it harder to reset in these last 2 games. With the turn wheel and the Divine Pulse.
Yeah, resetting just isn't as necessary.
It takes a lot to reset. Like, you'd have to get like 6 bad levels in a row to actually garner a reset, if you ask me.
I do enjoy Divine Pulse. It has saved me quite a lot of torment.
What I really liked about Divine Pulse is that if you do happen to do something that kills you, the game will reset you. Will allow you to just use Divine Pulse instead of restarting. As long as you have uses of Divine Pulse left.
I do wish that it was more of a restricted resource than it is.
I mean, you start with 3.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning it's not too bad. But as you get further and further into the game, I think at this point I have 14 or 15.
You get 3 for just like the base. You get 4 for the statues, and then another 3 or 4 for the Sothis Paralog.
I'm pretty sure
Is
I
it
have
10? I thought it was 12. Like in
maybe it is.
Yeah, the gear.
What's this computer?
What's a heart? Fly away.
13 is the cap in 3 houses.
Okay, so it is 13. I forget what else gives you the bonus.
Statues, paralog, and certain chapters.
Okay, so it's probably just the chapter you get Sothis power. Well, it was, but 13 is significant. 13 is an important number.
Has some weird mythology, numerology,
Yeah.
garbage thingamajig to it.
13 is also the number for death.
And when he's like, oh, I've lost all 13. And isn't it like the 13th hour or something like that?
Yeah.
Or is it the... Yeah.
The midnight hour. The dark hour. Whatever you'd like to call it.
The witching hour.
Persona. Well, it's also the whole... Oh, hey, there's Jill. They're both Black Ikes. Great. But if you look at the Divine Beast or whatever, or the Cursed Beast that fucking you fight in the Sothis Paralog, on its head it has the crest mark. If you zoom in, and you could see that it says death on it with the 13. A subhuman has been spotted. Let us join in the thrill of the hunt. Oh. Lance of Peasant. Oh shit. Do we get Jill now or later?
I think it's later. Chapter 12.
Yeah, Jill's here.
It's when we get Soth.
She's an ice dragon. Or blue dragon, however it works. It's a good thing she's just a fucking dragon, so she only got 5 movement. I don't have to worry about her at all. It's white? Okay. 25 res, holy shit, I just noticed.
17 defense, too.
There's that too, but that was far less impressive. That's also untransformed. Fuck. But yeah, like I was saying, the cursed beast you fight in the Sothis Paralog has the number 13 etched on its forehead, with the crest fucking that Sylvain has, Gautier, as well as just the word death inscribed on it, which is a straight up just tarot card bullshit. So the crests were very clearly meant to be parallels to tarot cards, with the Crest of Flames being the world. And I guess Saros is 1. Or it might be a fucking, what is it, 20? Or 21, something like that. It's weird, and it's hard to describe exactly which one each means. I'm sure you could definitely find a parallel between the character's backstory and each of the tarot cards. Because I'm pretty sure, what's it, Marianne is supposed to be like Collapse, or the Tower?
Something like that. I mean, I think the reason they didn't call them emblems is at that point it's too much on the nose.
It is, but I think it would have been funny.
Oh, I have the fire emblem.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you could definitely figure it out if you took like the time to read and just understand what each of them symbolized and meant. Because you could definitely see where the death comes from in Gautier's crest. Why don't they say the emblem of flames? Would that make you satisfied? Mia hitting that 35 strength growth.
Good times.
She has not gotten a single point of strength since I had her. God. Is this what Mia is like normally?
I think so.
Is it? I don't fucking know.
I don't remember either. It's been so long since I've used Mia in anything.
Since you played the game.
No, that too.
Oh god. Adept.
He's so strong.
He didn't need it, he was getting doubled anyway. I don't know where they would go, unless they do like stuff of like Grail before he became like the hero man. Oh, you mean like the Fire Emblem and Awakening, where it's just the fucking Fire Emblem from 1, but it's a shield now instead of a fucking actual medallion?
I think there was something that, I don't remember where, but they're like, oh yeah, the Fire Emblem changes shape based off of this, and
Bullshit.
this. And I'm like, that's dumb.
because it's not really a shield. It's more of like a shoulder pauldron thing, but people get nitpicky. I don't know why
I think he
Crom
was
wears
using
it
as a
though.
shield. I thought.
Yeah, Crom wears it as like an accessory thing, but I don't understand why he wears it. It's not like it's a strong defensive object. It's got a bunch of fucking gems on it.
Look, he's got all the Dragon Balls.
It's not Dragon Balls, it's 5 stones.
Look, they
And
just
they
don't
have
know how to
nothing-
count.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Dragon Balls either. There's no stars. That one is stupid and doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever.
Also, just like the Yato, it's in the giant statue thing for no reason. I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
statue was built here however the fuck long ago. Let's put the sword in it. Yeah, that's just funny. I think there's also special dialogue options if you give like the Fire Emblem and the other thing, the Grima Wing or whatever, to like Alwyn, Severa, and Inigo. They actually just have comments about it if you give it to them as an accessory to wear. Which I think is pretty funny. Look at that big sword.
I think it's funny just how quickly Online Fates turned into, oh, get this guy because they hacked it and now have all of these
Yeah, there's
stupid
that.
skills that they shouldn't have, but now you can get them because they broke the game. That was good fun.
Oh, yeah, it's cruel, but it's still funny that they actually did the dialogue for it. We're like, but we worked so hard and you just have it.
I mean,
And
I
they're
think you
like-
can get Life Taker on Corrin. I mean, you just need Dark Knight.
It should be. You just need the Dark Knight class.
And getting that's relatively easy.
Oh, right, Beast. Perfectly normal. Oh, I fucking love that. Mordecai the Dragon Rider isn't accepted, but Ileana the cat is.
Look, it's because she's a cat. So
Oh,
we missed
I
Elwind.
missed the Elwind. Not that I needed Elwind.
You've only got one mage anyway.
And another Master Seal.
Let's see, I think I took... Oh, what was it? I'm trying to remember what the name of the skill was. I mean, beyond the... As like, I gave all of my units aptitude. Because I could.
Yeah, because the man hacked the game and gave it to characters that can actually have it normally.
So I did that, and then I also did... there were some of those, like, really good enemy-only skills.
Which ones were enemy only?
Trying to remember what they were.
And here's
It's
the
been
man.
a while since...
It exists, and it makes him an okay unit. If he didn't have aptitude, he'd be pure trash, even more so than he already is. It's him.
It's the guy.
It's the Mang. Oh, thank God.
Dragon Skin.
Yeah.
Divine Shield.
Divine Shield isn't.
Yeah, that's enemy only.
I don't think it is.
Halves
Is
all
it?
damage, negates counters, poison damage, and lethality.
Oh, it's that one. Okay, I was thinking of the other one. The one where you just give I just improvise to your allies. Time to stare at this man.
Maybe.
If I could. There we go.
Actually, we may not be able to damage him.
What is this? 35 defense. Hammer, just 20. I'd be able to damage him with Ike, as funny as it is.
I don't think his growth's ever increased, but I think his base stats might. Wait, you can actually... I don't remember, though.
The longer you wait to recruit a character, the higher the level they are when you get them.
Yeah, so
but I don't know how that affects their bases or whatever, if they got special auto level stuff to them or what. Nepni might actually be able to just kill them.
we gotta get that special dialogue, though, first with
the other
Ike's.
students get higher growths? How do they get higher growths?
Well, I mean, they just have higher growths than Cyril in general.
Yeah, there's that.
Wait, they do? I didn't think they did. I thought their base stats do, and their levels do,
Yeah,
but I
I
didn't
know.
think their growths increase.
I know the base stats go up and levels go up, but I didn't think their growths change at all. Their weapon experience, I know, is definitely lower if you don't recruit them at all, because they only focus on whatever weapon they're supposed to.
Let's see. I mean, I can look that up.
It sounds possible, but it also just sounds wrong. Yeah, but that doesn't change, does it?
Yeah, from at least what I'm seeing on Serena's Forest, they're saying that their base stat growths don't change. It's the class growths.
Yeah,
It's because of the...
If it changes, it would just be the fact that their class has changed to something else.
Because the classes themselves have an extra...
Yeah, the classes
modifier.
give bonus. Because I think those growth differences is the fact that she's a Pegasus Knight by chapter 12 instead of chapter 2 where she's just a noble.
Yeah, because noble only gives a 5 charisma bonus.
Yeah.
Where it's like...
And Pegasus Knight gives, what, 20 speed and whatever?
Pegasus Knight is a bonus of 15, 10, 5, 10. Falcon Knight is 30, 10, 20, 5, 10.
I mean, maybe it's like hidden stuff, but like it's a weird way to handle that. But like even like with the slight increase in growth rates, like I think it's more worth it to recruit them earlier on anyway, because you get all the bonus weapon experience from actually like manually training the students. So that just might be like how I feel about it. I don't think it's worth recruiting a chapter fucking 12. Burn this man. Yeah, it does like help if you get the character late. It makes them slightly better, I guess.
Unless your name is Cyril, and then you just still suck because nobody likes you.
Yeah, there's that. Since the Cinder Shadow stuff came out, I want to make Manuela a war monk. Just to have her punch things. I don't remember ever seeing Ingrid. I know she has higher strength is from Falcon Knight. I think it's like another 5 or 10%. But that's it.
Ingrid is at 35, so she needs 15.
To get to 50, and the only way I could see that is like by her being like a knight or something.
Warrior could do it.
Warrior and I think general maybe.
Wyvern Lord. And that's all the plus 15s. Everything else caps out at 10.
Okay. This man's just standing here menacingly.
The biggest issue is the potential damage he can do.
He's got Luna, which kind of just negates all of my defense. And with an axe, it means he's just going to smack me. As if his hit wasn't already at like 130, 140. Ingrid's still good. It's just like the strength holds her back a little. I made her a great knight, and I thought that was fun.
See, I turned her into a Falcon Knight.
This was like in a separate run though. I made her a great knight, and I thought that was just like fun.
I made her Falcon Knight, but I was also doing a. It's like I made her a Falcon Knight. I made Petra a Falcon Knight, and who else did I make a Falcon Knight? Oh, Leonie. And I ran around just triangle attacking.
Oh, triangle attacking.
It was amazing, and I loved it.
I think the Defiant is cool, but like I'm also just like never at the point where
it's useful.
It's just I don't have myself in those situations. And yeah, you could get stupid avoid if you know how to stack it right, just like anything else.
Running around with 100% crit because you can.
Yeah.
Because Battalion Wrath and Normal Wrath stack together for some reason.
Yep. Quick Riposte is busted because it makes your attack speed higher than theirs. So you double and they don't.
So it's like you get Quick Riposte, Vantage, Battalion Wrath, and you just murder all the things.
Well, no, because Quick Riposte only activates while you're above half.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Though, if they both activate at exactly half, if you could get some character to 40 HP out of 80 or something, you could do that technically.
Or in my case,
twice.
It's like Raphael, I think he's like level 36 or something like that right now. He has 90 HP and was like, yes!
Oh, the crit! That was sick. I'll fucking jump and murder this dude.
I didn't actually have an issue out, damn it, because I think it was Ingrid and Felix were one of my most used units, and I just flew in with Ingrid. damaged the crap out of her, and then she just lost. Well, actually, correction. Crap, what's her name?
Don't know.
Super Mage, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head right now because I'm tired. Lysithea, there we go.
Okay.
Lysithea is by far my most used unit, period.
Strong. Apparently there's an HP overflow bug with Monster Edelgard, where I think it's on the 3rd life bar, because HP is stored in 8-bit. So if it goes over 255 with the way the fortress heals, she dies if you do exactly 3 damage to her. Because her HP overflows and then goes into the negative. It's funny how programming works, ain't it?
It's good stuff.
It's a weird specific thing. It's just because of the way the HP is calculated with fort healing, and the whole brains off. The way the HP is stored as a decimal point or hexadecimal. Do you want to save state now and see if I can survive a single hit from Black Knight?
Yeah, it'd be fun. Boop. Save state has been made.
Saved in the middle of him healing. Great.
Yep. There's like, I'm just halfway across the map. I'm going to murder you with Lysithea.
Oh, what's her name transformed? Jild. That's right, I called you Jild. 30 res. Jesus.
A defensive monster.
Yeah. Ike is definitely getting doubled. There's no doubt about that with Knight's.
He actually may die at that point then.
Yeah, I think he'd die in 1 hit anyway.
Yeah.
48 attack with 14 defense. Fucking difference is 34. Yeah, 34. And assuming Luna doesn't activate. I don't think he's going to miss either. Avoid a 32 and his hit's 140. No, he's never going to miss. But it'll be fun to watch this scene happen. Even if nothing good could come of it.
Oh, and he attacks from range too.
Yeah, because he has a Lundite, which is 2 range. Yeah, he either has to miss or you have to cheat. Yeah, Angry Ike is also fun. Just load state, because I knew this would happen poorly, but it was funny watching. He's not going to miss with how Ike has been going out in this game.
I mean, technically we could potentially beat him by damaging him first with our jargon, but we would have to wait for her to do the thing again.
We might be able to beat him with Dragon, but it'd take a while.
It just isn't worth it.
Nope. No, it's Randall. I don't think they expected it though. They programmed it for the sake of like just shits and giggles. If you manage to somehow live through it, I guess you could have Miracle proc on Ike, and that would also stop it from killing him. Get like Miracle proc twice. Oh, he's no longer Raven. Just look at that sword dance. God, nothing will ever be as cool looking as fucking Zephiel spinning his sword around to fuck you up. Have you seen that animation, you?
Oh yeah. I think you've linked it to me before.
The fucking Zephiel crit animation. Oh, look at this. Jill like a boss. Oh, shit.
I should figure out what Har is.
It's probably a dragon or beast of some kind, if I had to guess. Because it's broken.
He's a female cat.
Oh, great. Maybe the Ikes are black because the gender is wrong.
Might be. I mean, the
Yeah,
big issue,
Randolph does
again,
eat that crit.
randomizing this game was shown to be really difficult in and of itself.
Yeah, it would take fucking forever to program, as well as just like be able to move models around and animation pointers and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's just like because of the way that it's coded and like the 3D models and stuff. It's really difficult to deal with.
It's not like the GVA where you could just transpose like animation pointers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And just have color palettes move over to whatever. It's Ashnerd. And who cares? The blood ran blue.